friends, it's currently 10:30 a.m. and today we are embarking on the ultimate New York City food journey. We are walking from the top of Manhattan to the bottom and eating at all the most iconic New York City restaurants along the way. We have begun our journey at the Dyckman Street Station all the way up on 200th Street, and our goal, it's our goal, we might not do it, but our goal is to make it to Battery Park before sunset. This over 15-mile expedition has been called the Broad City Challenge or the Tip to Tip Walk, but today we're calling it Karissa Eats the Streets. So let's go eat the streets. Let's go eat the streets. And clearly, this is not just a food vlog, okay? It's a fitness vlog too, because we are gonna be tracking all of our steps, how many miles we walk, how many calories we burn, and then how many calories we consume, because you guys know I love to eat, but I love to work out too, and I love to be fit. So yeah, I'm very excited, and we're gonna eat so much good food, and we are currently walking through Fort Tyrone Park, I think it's called, and it's beautiful. It's like the perfect day, you guys. It's like 70 degrees and sunny and beautiful. Oh, I love New York. Okay, all right, it's currently 11:08 a.m. and we are currently making our way through Washington Heights, which is of course home to the largest Dominican population outside the Dominican Republic. A lot of great food here, and Chris is gonna sing In the Heights for you.
Not a chance.
In the Heights and Washington. Lights up on Washington Heights. About the break of day, I wake up and I got this little punk I gotta chase away. It is now 11:30 and we are currently walking down Broadway Street, which if you didn't know is the longest running street in New York City. It's over 33 miles and it's the only street that cuts through the Manhattan grid. It's also home to the first ever subway station in the entire world. It's called the One Train now. It used to be called the IRT. But yeah, it was built in 1903, the subway station. So anytime you ride the One Train in New York City, just know it's over 100 years old. I hope that's comforting to you. Okay, this is a fun fact. It also traces its roots back to an old Native American trail. I think that's so cool. Like, I love New York City. Time check, it's currently noon. We are almost at the 4-mile mark and we are currently walking into Harlem. St. Nicholas Park is behind me. It's very gorgeous as well. The breeze has been beautiful. And yeah, I'm really excited for Harlem. Yeah, we out in Harlem. Yeah, we out in Brooklyn. In New York. Harlem.
So yeah, we got to walk all the way through Harlem past the legendary Apollo Theater where stars like Ella Fitzgerald and James Brown and the Jackson 5 got their starts. And we made it to our first stop of the day. It's Sylvia's, which was founded all the way back in 1962 by the queen of soul food herself, Sylvia Woods. It is such a pillar of the community here. Like they've got gospel brunch Sundays and live music Wednesdays. And in fact, Sylvia's is so famous, they named the whole block after it. And they're still owned and operated by the Woods family to this day. Anyway, I started out with a crisp soda with lemon because if you aren't putting lemon in your soda, what are you doing? It adds this perfect like acidic fruity pop. It really takes it to the next level. And a quick fitness check. By this point, we have already walked almost 2 hours, over 5 miles, and we burned 512 calories. Honestly, I was feeling great though. I was just very hungry. And if you get anything here, you have to get the cornbread, okay? This is literally the best cornbread I've ever had. It looks kind of unassuming, but it is so buttery and moist. And the edges were perfectly crispy, and I know I was just starving, but I swear I could have eaten like 10 pieces easy. And I keep hearing that Sylvia's makes the best chicken and waffles ever. It's called Harlem style, and obviously you gotta smother it in maple syrup. The portions are also huge. Like it's $21, but there's so much chicken. Definitely one of the better waffles of my life. It was so incredibly crispy and so light and sweet, and the chicken skin had the perfect crunch too, and it was just dripping in sugary syrup. Like whoever thought of this combo is genius. And I think these are also the best candied yams I've ever had. They fully dissolve in your mouth. They're just so soft and sugary and warm, and I'm just obsessed. Sweet potatoes were also my favorite food as a kid, so yeah, I could eat a bucket of these. And then we tried Sylvia's world-famous barbecue pork ribs with Sylvia's original sassy sauce. It was $26, but it also came with mac and cheese and collard greens. The ribs were really tender, although they didn't fall off the bone, but the sauce was so flavorful and kind of spicy too, and like really tangy. And the mac and cheese did have a lot of cheese, but I feel like it could have had more of a creamier sauce that kind of tied it together better. The pasta wasn't overcooked though, it was like the perfect texture. And I think the collard greens were just slightly too bitter for me at first, but then I broke out the hot sauce. And please, next time you get a plate of soul food, you gotta add all of the hot sauce and then just start mixing and matching all of the sides together to create this like harmony of comforting, savory, spicy flavors. It's like the bitterness from the greens with the sweet, soft potatoes and the cheesy pasta. It's incredible. We legitimately cleaned our plates and then we walked down through the last bit of Harlem and we made our way to Central Park. Clearly, y'all know I love to work out, and I've always wanted to work with a personal trainer, but my schedule is just so unpredictable, and we travel so much that it's hard to find a reliable time to meet in person with a coach. So that's why I'm so excited that the sponsor of today's video is Trainwell. Trainwell is a one-on-one personal training service that provides human accountability and expert personalization all in an app. Basically, how it works is you take a quiz that pairs you with the perfect trainer for your needs, and then you have an onboarding call with them where they learn more about you and your fitness goals and your needs and your history. And then when you're ready for your first workout, you can pair your smartwatch to the app because Trainwell actually uses motion tracking technology to get detailed feedback from your Apple and Android watch during your workout. The app also shows you the correct form for each exercise that your trainer has planned for you, and if you're going too fast or too slow, or if your movements are too high or too low, your trainer will literally remind you through the app to correct those movements in real time. I started the week with a set of pull workouts, and my trainer checked to make sure that my gym had all the equipment I would need, and there's also alternative workouts that you can pick for each set if a machine is unavailable. She also includes stretching at the beginning and end of each workout, which I personally love, and one of my other favorite parts is that my trainer asks for feedback at the end of every workout, and then she gives me notes as well, which really helps motivate me and keep me accountable as well. But if for any reason you aren't happy with your trainer, you can also switch trainers at any time if you feel like you haven't found the perfect match yet. And I just love how personalized the whole experience is. Like, for example, I let my trainer know that I wouldn't have time to actually go to the gym one day, so she scheduled me a quick at-home workout that I could do in just 10 minutes. And I also told my trainer that I would still love to fit running into my schedule, so she left 2 weekdays open for me to do whatever cardio I want. So yeah, I am super excited to continue my Trainwell journey and build healthy, long-term fitness habits with the help of my coach, because every individual is unique, so our fitness journey should be too. So start your personalized fitness journey today by taking the quiz to find out the perfect trainer for you, and you can also get 14 days of free training by clicking the link below or using the QR code on screen.
All right, fam, one restaurant down. It's currently 2 p.m. and we've walked 6 miles so far, and we have finally made it to the tippy top of Central Park, which I want to put in perspective just how massive this park is. It's over 843 acres long, which is longer than the Vatican City and Monaco combined. You could walk through this park for days and not see everything. There's a hidden waterfall, there's a whole zoo, there's a castle, there's over 18,000 trees. This place is crazy, it's huge, and one of my favorite fun facts about Central Park is that it's the most filmed location in the entire world. So there's been over 350 movies shot here in Central Park. So it's basically a piece of history. And to honor that history, please enjoy this rom-com style montage of Central Park in May. All right, y'all, we finally made it to the bottom of Central Park. We've walked 9.4 miles according to our watches. It is currently 3:30 p.m. and we are at Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs, founded in 1916 in Coney Island by a Polish immigrant named Nathan. But thankfully, we don't have to walk all the way to Coney Island to try perhaps the most iconic hot dog in New York City. They're 100% beef. It was $19 for this and 2 Gatorades though, so it is a bit pricey, but I got the chili cheese dog and it looks delicious. Cheers! Wow, that is so flavorful. Oh my God, the snap is perfection. It's so like buttery. It's got some sweetness too, but yeah, really meaty, really cheesy. The bun is super soft, 100% beef. This is a New York hot dog, man. That's delicious. That's what I need as a reward for walking Central Park, man. That's so much better than I thought it was gonna be. I love you, New York! Good. Delicious. And now, friends, we head into the true concrete jungle. We are in Midtown, which is the busiest commercial district in the entire world. It's home to over 700,000 employees daily. Like, this place is packed, y'all. Did you know that St. Patrick's Cathedral took 20 years to build? It was completed in 1879 and it can hold 2,000 people. It's huge and so pretty. Go New Pope, Chicago Pope. Woohoo! So pretty. Go New Pope. I love pretty churches. And did you know that Radio City Music Hall is still the largest indoor auditorium in the entire world, seating 6,000 100,000 people. And the auditorium itself stretches almost the entire city block. And of course, Grand Central Station is the largest train terminal in the entire world as well. And it's famous for this beautiful mural of the constellation, which is actually, fun fact, painted in reverse. So it's painted as if you're outside of our universe looking in. And I think that's really cool. Grand Central. And our third stop on the iconic New York City food tour is Sarge's Deli. It's one of the most famous quintessential delis in New York City. And this is one of the best slices of cheesecake in New York City, okay? This recipe has been in the Sarge's family for over 100 years. They've been cooking it up at the deli for over 55 years. It was actually started by a retired NYPD cop back in 1964, I believe. But the cakes are massive. They're 7.5 pounds each. Each slice of cheesecake is 3 inches. They are thick. We tried the strawberry one before, but this time we got the peanut butter cup one because I'm a peanut butter cup girl. It looks almost like a fudge or something. Cheesecake, cheers. Oh my God. Everything tastes so good today. Is it just because we've been walking so much and I'm like starving? Because yeah, this is like the best slice of cheesecake I've ever eaten. It looks kind of crumbly, but it's not. It's like so moist and so creamy. It's very rich, it's very peanut buttery, but it's perfect. It's delicious. It was $19 with 2 water bottles. Pretty pricey, but I mean, it's like the size of like 3 slices of normal cheesecake. So peanut butter cheesecake, now with Sarge's Deli. It's also almost 5 p.m. and we have walked 11.6 miles. We're getting there. I'm delirious, but the cheesecake smacks, so it's all worth it. And we are now walking through the very famous neighborhood of Gramercy, of course home to Gramercy Park, which is the only private park in New York City paid for by the surrounding residents. But you guys, I read there's no dogs allowed in Gramercy Park. Most exclusive park in New York City, more like lamest park in New York City. What's the point of a park if you can't have dogs? I think this is a tragedy. You guys, we just walked past the street that we live on, which is a great milestone. We're 13 miles in, but it's kind of hard because now instead of walking towards home, we're walking away from home. But it also means that we have entered my favorite neighborhood in New York City, and I'm not just saying that because I live here, the East Village. The East Village is the best neighborhood in New York City. I don't even want to argue about it, okay? It's like one of the highest concentrations of restaurants in all of New York, so it's basically a foodie paradise. We've got like the oldest Japanese restaurant. I think it's the birthplace of the $1 slice, I read. I don't know. There's a lot of amazing food here. And if you're looking for a neighborhood to live in New York City, I recommend the East Village. It's super fun. We love it. And I kind of want to go home. But we're pushing through. Only a few more hours. And then bed. I'm getting delirious. But no trip to New York City is complete without a visit to the famous Katz Deli for not just one of the most famous sandwiches in New York City, but in the entire world, okay? This place has been here since 1888. It's still a family-run business over 100 years later, and every week tourists line up for hours to try their legendary pastrami on rye. But there's no line today. For this Monday. They give you a ticket when you walk in. Don't lose it. This is how you pay for your food at the end, okay? Don't lose it. Don't forget to tip the man who cuts the meat, okay? Don't come here and don't tip. Don't do it. Look, and they give you extra meat to try. The pastrami.
Can we get one?
It's so good. That looks so good. Thank you. Their pastrami is cured using this super slow method to bring out all the flavors and that juicy meat. Like they don't inject any extra chemicals or preservatives or even water. So the curing method can take up to a full month, but it just enhances the flavors so much. So that's why they do it that way. And their rye bread also doesn't contain any preservatives, so it actually goes stale super quickly. So that's why they serve it fresh every day, basically. And that's why it's so soft. Cheers. Pastrami on rye at Katz. That is so rich. It's just so buttery and rich. It's almost like a dessert or something. They also make all of the mustard here too. They make it by hand. Yeah, it's one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. They just do everything right. It's simple, it's beautiful. I love you, Katz. They also serve 2 different kinds of pickles, full sour and half sour, which is more of like a snappy like cucumber texture because they brine the half sour for less time. So we're going half sour first. It's just like kind of like a tangy sour cucumber, yeah. And then full sour, which is a real pickle. Also has a lot of sweetness, very juicy. Incredible, flawless. I'll have what she's having. It's also 6:23 and we have walked almost 14 miles. We're getting there. On to the next. All right, fam, we made it to Chinatown. It is our second last neighborhood of the entire walk. I'm so excited. Of course, Chinatown is home to some of the best hand-pulled noodles, dumplings, dim sum, Peking duck that you'll find literally anywhere in the world. There's so much amazing food down here. I could do a whole video just on Chinatown. But we are here for one reason and one reason only, okay? We are visiting the second oldest restaurant in Chinatown. It's called Wu Hop, and they're famous for this chop suey style food. So like giant plates of fried rice and lo mein. It's just like Chinese like comfort food, like somewhat Americanized, but I mean, I'm so excited. I feel like this is just the fuel we need after a very long day. So yeah, let's go eat some Chinese food. It's also currently 6:30 and we have about an hour and a half until the sun sets. So we are on the clock. We are racing the clock, but I think we might make it. We'll see. First up, we got the beef chow fun with chicken, and this thing is huge. It was only $10.50 for the whole plate, which I feel like is a really good bang for your buck. And the beef chow fun is made with rice noodles, so they have like the perfect chewy texture. Cheers. It's so satisfying. Wow, that's incredible. And you get like the crunchy cabbage and then like the chewy, really soft noodles. And the bean sprouts are so crunchy too. The sauce has a lot of sweetness too, but it's still super savory, and the chicken is so tender. Thank you, Jesus. I think something about the fact that I walked 15 miles already today makes these noodles taste even better than they might even be, but those are like some of the best noodles I've ever had, I swear to God. I'm not even kidding. This fried rice looks like the best fried rice I've ever had. Just packed full of pork, bean sprouts. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Cheers. Oh, it's so tender too. It's so savory, it's so moist. It's got these nice chunks of egg in it. I'm gonna try it with some hot chili sauce. Hot chili sauce on my fried rice. Woo, cheers. Oh my God, it's even better. Are you kidding me? Wow. Also has some sweetness that I really love, very tangy. They also give us tea for free. Great price point too. I mean, like, this is a lot of food for 20 bucks. So I'm in love with this place. I wish we could stay here all night. We gotta go to Battery Park. The sun is almost set. Oh my God, we freaking destroyed that Chinese food. That was incredible. The staff was so kind too. We only tipped him 20 bucks and he was just like so sweet and appreciative. Out of all the places we went today, I have to say, I think that was my favorite. Like, the staff was so sweet. The food came out so fast. It was so cheap and it was so delicious. Oh, I'm so full and I'm so happy. And we have 30 minutes to make it to Battery Park before the sunset, and I think we're gonna do it. We're heading into our last neighborhood of the trip. It's Bai-Dai, home to all the finance bros and Wall Street and the famous bull statue and Battery Park, baby, which is our last destination, the lowest point in all of Manhattan. I'm feeling amazing. Let's go. Oh my God, you guys, we did it. Oh, we made it to Battery Park. It's currently under construction, but you can kind of see the Statue of Liberty in the distance. So we have officially walked from the top of Manhattan to the bottom. It is now 8 p.m. and I feel very accomplished. Round up for the day. We have moved 1,650 calories worth of movement. We have exercised for 356 minutes. And by the end of the day, once we walk back to our apartment, we'll have walked 18 miles for the whole day. And I only consumed 2,640 calories. So I still gotta eat more. Actually, we're heading to the oldest restaurant in New York right now, so the vlog is not done yet. But yeah, that's it for the fitness portion, basically. This was honestly so much fun. It was very like enlightening. I feel kind of emotional. I didn't think that I would feel this way, but I think just walking by so many people in so many different areas of the city and so many different walks of life, you just realize how small you are and how insignificant your problems are, because the world is huge and it's so full of life and color, and like, I don't know, I'm feeling very emotional and very happy, and I would totally recommend this walk to anyone who feels like doing it. It really wasn't that hard. It was more of a mental game than anything, and there was a lot of delicious food along the way, so I feel fueled, I feel fueled, I feel happy. I could walk back to the top. No, I couldn't. My feet hurt a little bit, but yeah, let's go to the oldest restaurant in New York City and finish out this vlog. Woo! And we are ending our epic journey through Manhattan's most iconic restaurants at the oldest restaurant in the city. Fraunces Tavern was established in 1762, okay? George Washington literally held his farewell dinner with all of his troops after the last British soldiers left in like 1783, so this restaurant is older than America. We've actually been here before when we filmed all the oldest restaurants in New York City. It's kind of like a maze inside. There's like 5 different bars. There's like a piano bar, a whiskey bar, there's like an Independence bar, there's a bunch of dining rooms. The whole history of the building is very interesting. It's online on their website if you want to read more about it. But enough talking, because we deserve a brewski at the oldest restaurant in New York. We deserve it. Let's go drink.
We headed into Fraunces Tavern and they even had live music playing on a Monday, like it was fate. I got a little flight and Chris got this really yummy fruity cider that was way better than my flight. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. It was so much fun and I cannot wait to continue the Karissa Eats the Streets series in so many other cities around the world. So please leave a comment what city we should eat our way through next. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you guys so much and I will see you in the next vlog very soon. And that's all for today.
Oh, and don't forget to check out TrainWell. You can take the quiz to find your perfect trainer, and you'll get 14 days of free training if you click the link below or use the QR code on screen. And that's all for today, for real.